We'll be right the buck.
Also, a note, if any of you are watching this stream and want Portuguese language commentary, check out SWDBR. They are streaming this as well in Portuguese. Let's see. So the plot is basically going to be meaningless because none of these characters are ever going to die.
He does. The battlefield role is going to be pretty important, I think.
Yeah.
He definitely needs to play on his battlefield. And probably never trigger the battlefield. It could be tricky as far as like wanting that extra card sometimes. But
yeah.
He has a hasty exit, which is big. Oh, it's only damage. Okay, that's dead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 6.
Let's see. He does have K3P on the opener, which is good.
Yeah. But, oh, he's really gonna start with drawing cards? Oof. Oh, yeah, it cycles.
Well, I mean, you put one back.
Yeah,
so.
cycles, yeah. That's fine.
Sorry, guys. My day has been consumed with sick kids, man. I've had 2 of them. And they're doing okay, but you gotta do your dad thing, you know?
Absolutely.
Best job I've ever had.
I just realized that my stream is like 2160p.
Yeah.
I've never was able to get a stream that high quality before. That's pretty sweet. It's a good opening roll here from 86 for sure. Let's start making work of that senator.
Yeah.
He really needed to catch that fresh start. That would have been the big one. If things go well,
is just gonna get played at the end of this round.
Power of the tribe here can be massive. Could like deny 2 cards. As it stands.
Yeah.
Won't do a whole bunch, but.
Oh, this is a Thyagumm deck. Let me tell you, man, this guy's been around a while. I remember what he plays.
Yep, you totally just remove that die.
Okay. Malo can't.
He's got a discard from Senator.
Maybe it's Patient Padawan's call for 7 is a little too low. Maybe it should be 8.
Yeah, I think it's very low. That's probably what I would attack if I wanted to attack Mill right now.
But I want to wait a while.
He has 8 health.
I definitely don't reroll here, like, but I wouldn't have even done that. You know, I would have waited for the other Padawan to roll in.
Yeah, I would have both of those dice.
Yeah, because those are the dice that you want to get. You know.
Let's see if he remembers the K3PO trigger. He does. All right.
He didn't make it this far out. I forget stuff.
And then he can focus maybe into 2 shields. Oh.
Yep.
And that's why you're patient, my friends. That's why you're patient.
Oh, he's going to. He's going to shields. Dollar shields.
Yeah.
Shields.
He just.
All right.
He just lost 2 damage in essence and a card. He didn't keep the weapon because he wanted to like do the removal. I'm not sure if I fully agree with it, especially in his application. But you know, here we are.
Here's the deal where the plot's useless.
Okay.
Yep.
He's lost 1/5 of his deck so far.
Yeah.
1/6. Okay, so there's, I don't know, it's always hard here. Okay, so look at the hand, remember it, because then some people are complaining about
Who do you
not
ping?
seeing the rolls. So
Did he ping the West
That's
Star?
a good roll.
I don't know if he pinged anybody for the West Star, guys.
Yeah, I might have forgotten that.
it's a May, so
Fresh start is big.
it's a May.
I forget what's there. Yeah.
Okay, guys, it's war. Yeah, this is kind of brutal.
Against me.
Like, it's
Wow.
really not going his way.
He played This Is War.
I will say I'm super happy to see both these players in Top Cut. Brazil is a definitely like a center of community for this game, and we don't, and they haven't made it to a final of a big release tournament yet. So glad to see Thyagumm here representing them, and 86 has just been doing so much for this game in the past. However long he's been an admin, and he organized this tournament, so he definitely deserves his spot here.
Oh man, it's about to get really brutal.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 4
Yeah, he
damage.
has crash landing.
See something for it?
He has crash landing and he has crate. Let's see what route he takes. Oh,
Ooh,
great.
great. Okay.
Oof.
oh
He doesn't have to mill, right?
what is he doing?
Wait,
It's not
he just
both.
milled one and removed the die.
And if that Freight does that, man, it's an awesome card. Mill and remove?
Yeah.
Sign me
Okay.
up. I'm playing mill with that card. Mill and remove.
Yeah, totally.
Jeez.
Oh
We
man,
always
and like
look at
look,
cards
he
for
just
years.
did nothing this round. He just absolutely did nothing.
Nothing. Time walking. Oh man, it's gonna be brutal.
It's brutal.
What a mill.
Yeah.
Oh, all I can say is IG88 might do something against it. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you'd have to get bounties on all of them, though, which good luck.
A few of them. Just a couple of those guys. I put them on the Padawans.
Then we're down to 17 cards.
Get rid of the little
Play a non-mill deck? Yeah, totally.
7 points. You get 8 health.
Does have 2 West Stars here. That's pretty nice. It's gonna start stacking up. Unfortunately for him, he does have 2 Vibros here. And the dice
Got it
keep
this
sucking for
time.
him.
So he feels the Republic Senator's got to go.
Oh, it does, yeah. Because it discards stuff from hand.
It's a walrus, man. It's like the guy who got his arm cut off at Star Wars.
Yeah. Part of the problem though is that there are a lot of extended takes from hand, but the longer that these stupid Padawans are in play, the harder they make it when they're starting to do these 2 shields all the time. It's a rough. Gringo is already in the nerf train.
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, I kind of am too. I gotta go fight today. That was what knocked me out of contention for Top Cut was those mill deck.
It's like it's
See
not
what
been
he's
around for like, probably a year and a half, and it's like nerf.
It's been out for a day.
Yeah, this patient pod one is way over curve.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Seven
did just
points.
delete his entire deck. Oh no.
Oh no, he rolled it over.
Yeah, but like it's not easy to restore. And now he's seeing his entire deck. Yep.
Just leave that black market connection in there, okay? You can just. Decided mill is a
That's more.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
No, wait, that's not where it ended, right? Wait, what?
I think it's okay for mill to exist, but like, I mean, yeah. I think it's also okay for like supports to exist, but Snoke probably needs to get nerfed, you know?
Yeah, the ultimate mill. Delete your deck.
I don't know. I feel like there's a possibility that he might have messed up with his count. He had 17 going into this round, and now he has 10. But look at these rolls, though. They're just absolutely trash. Like, it's just hilarious.
Trash is actually being kind to those rolls.
I mean,
It's
with
it's
those
below
dice, it's just like, it's criminal. Sometimes you have those games where you're like, oh, I actually can't do anything this game. I just like, all my rolls are bad.
You sound better.
Think what's it like? Oh my god. Have mercy, Lord have mercy. Oh.
Oh, no more shield. This is
Lord
like the
have
shield.
mercy on like those rolls. It's
What do we do about the shields?
so
This is where you gotta
worth-
play the handcrafted light bow.
It's so worth right now. Oh, he rolls an actual shield more.
Pop the shield again.
Oh.
Money.
What do you
Yeah.
do? You do nothing. That's the answer. And there's this black market connections. That's Amban.
He's done
Look,
two
look
damage
at
to
look at this board state. We're about to go into like round 3.
Yeah.
And it's like he has more HP than he started with, virtually. Like, you know,
Basically, yeah.
use the shields as a proxy for HP. He has more HP than he started with.
20 cards now, Elrathian.
What?
He's decked 20 cards already.
Yeah.
Be in the hole.
Oh, it's
already.
nuts. That's absolutely
I mean,
nuts.
It's third round, right? So fourth round. Yeah, you're talking 4-round mill, and this team's got 34 health.
I mean, I think there's a conservative
42.
argument to be made that like Patient Padawan is like more started like an 8-point character rather than a 7.
Oh, absolutely.
And then, you know, with the plot, so you're really playing a 30-40 against 30, right? Which
Yeah.
that's where it starts to hurt.
Mm.
They asked for one back, yeah.
Look at those rolls. It's like
Dude, it's like
it's like
garbage.
trash all the time.
There's a little steaming.
I wouldn't even
percentage of
Beguile
things
yet.
that
Like,
like,
Why
you could
Beguile
make-
now? Like his roll is trash.
Yeah.
Like you have a chance of his reroll getting better. Like that was the wrong time to Beguile. The only saving grace is that there's not a Gazanti yet. That's like the
I
only.
guess he really wanted to discard, maybe?
Oh,
I don't
even
know.
worse. Look at this roll.
And it's just horrible. And by the way, these are trooper dice. So he can remove it too. Oh my god.
Small. I
move-
agree.
Nick
Out
is
of line
the
of
focus.
9 points with that ability.
Wait. No. He's triggered. Like he's like even.
I don't know if Padawan is quite 9. He's definitely 8. Like, comparing him to Senator...
he's dead this round.
Actually, they're pretty similar.
He's dead this round,
he could,
guys.
He could easily be 9.
He's dead this round. This is round 3 mil.
It's probably fine.
This is it.
He has
He's only done 1 damage. Or 4 now.
No, like out of the shields, guys. Out of the shields.
Yeah.
Like he has more HP than he started with.
Oh my god.
It's like the biggest wipeout in history.
Yeah, he knows it's over.
Oh.
Game 2. It's
Wow.
really a foregone, man. You're not going to
that
mill.
was just brutal.
He's not even doing anything. Thyagumm's not really doing anything. It's just doing its own.
So, hey,
Just play.
hey, Brazil. You better watch out for nationals coming up for you guys.
Hey, look, okay, Destiny Junior can claim one thing. Royal was the only one to beat in this tournament, so we got that. We got that.
What did
correct.
Royal play?
Well, not.
He played Smuggler, Senator, Pilot with UH.
So was
Nope,
a support
Moloch,
deck.
That's why I was counting the rounds, Moloch. I was counting it throughout 3 rounds. If you can't 3-round mill deck, you can't beat it with 34 health.
I want to watch that stream back.
deck can be
I
34
think
rounds.
86 messed up like when he put the cards back.
You think Ahsoka can do that? Game Slayer?
I don't ever doubt Game Slayer, man. He always comes up with something.
See, I mean, theoretically, yeah,
No,
Ahsoka could.
And he starts now with a Gazanti. Oh.
Oof.
I'd have to see what Game Slayer's made before I say anything, because I know how he makes his deck.
And
He
welcome
was
to
running Ahsoka Senator.
welcome to the trash rolls.
This game's all about your rolls.
What Yoda Saber, Jarkai, DC, Security Baton,
Look-
Saber,
look-
Lepo.
You guys can't see his opening hand, but it's like you can craft a better opening hand for Mill. But that's a good roll here. But he has Great Dragon Hole, Nullify, Gazanti.
Wow.
It's so disgusting.
Wow.
If Game Slayer's right though, he can kill a senator pretty quick. The game can be maybe manageable and win.
I mean, with a Gazanti round 1, it's gonna be rough. And that reroll, he doesn't know, of course, but that's gonna be like he discarded the card and then it's gonna get a Great Dragon Hole in his face for that. Maybe he doesn't even care. Maybe he's like, I could take 2 in direct, I don't care. Which is fair enough. You know, you don't necessarily need to care. What?
Where's CLG? Yeah,
Wait,
CLG actually won X.
He has no money, and he decides to take the 2 for 1. I'm confused. Yeah. Counter logic game and play today.
Counter game.
Oh, the 2 shields. Oh man. Oh, perfect. Doesn't matter. It's gonna take a buck.
All right, what's his deck? What's he decked out now at? He's at 3.
I would take a
Round.
buck and the 2 shields, and then do Gazanti for the rest. But I guess
Same
he
here,
wants
Paula.
more money, which is fine. I'm gonna casually like. Well, yeah, I mean, that's like the one card you're okay with being milled from your deck.
Yeah.
Then hopefully he can draw it.
Lonzo. Yeah, I think Lonzo slept through the tournament today.
Don't tell him, man. His big toe might need it to sleep.
His big toe?
Inhibitor shift. That's
Big
nice.
toe. He ain't got some feet, man. You've seen his feet.
Why are we talking about Lance's feet on the stream?
Because the odds didn't show up today. We got to talk about something.
Anyone play Orison?
Oh, that DM is huge.
There it is.
Yeah, at least one person played it. Darth Vinu played it.
Not that it matters, but he took 2 shields instead of 2 damage.
Ugh.
That's a really big DM. I like that. From the top, make it pop. It's somewhere. Look at that draw.
No. Don't get us
Here's
demonetized.
all art for our thing.
Look at that right here. Like, this is war twice. Oh my god.
Oh man, insult to injury, fresh start.
Look at that combo too. It's like, you know,
You got
mill,
shields for
mill
deep.
2 from deck and 1 from hand. Boom.
Game Slayer. This is game 2.
This is game 2. Thyagumm got game 1.
Yeah.
And Amanda, first
They
game
heard
was over.
Mill doesn't go to time anymore.
Yeah.
2 shields
First game.
again. He's like, did he ping this time? Well, he switched to the other guy, huh? Okay. Okay.
How hard is it to kill one Republic senator?
Yeah, well, I mean, if he doesn't even want to take the damage, you know, it's like... And his hand is just like nuts. Like, it's just everything.
Oh,
See what? 18 cards.
with all that said,
This-
we're at the end of round
Yeah.
2, and he's only got 10 cards decked out on him. So
Yeah, who would have guessed that the fastest BO3 would win Mill?
oh yeah, Mala. I agree with this. The worst part is the deck doesn't even resolve discard sides.
Yep.
There's not a discard side on any of the dice.
You just get him for free.
That's funny. Okay. Has he got fresh start again? Oh, he's got 2 supports. Oh, that's it. I can't see the cards on the other side of the table on the stream. In fact, it's off center a little.
Yeah, Wrath.
What?
You know, the stream's a little
Yeah,
off
move
center.
over on the
We can't see other
stream.
cards. Players' cards. We can't see Thyagumm's cards.
Would Elrath be the person in charge of streaming?
He's as bad as Moloch.
No.
No, you're probably not as bad as Mawak.
Oh, yeah, hey, 3 minutes, man. Don't drink while watching Moloch stream. I'll tell you that now.
But 86 rolls are some of the worst rolls that I've seen.
Yeah, they're pretty poo-poo. It's the money.
What is he
Oh.
even doing? Like, I don't know.
I don't even know, man. Jam your damage in. Jam it in. I mean, when you play
Yeah.
Mill, you just jam damage as much as you can. We still have Ewok ambush, correct?
To me, the annoying part about playing Mill is that your removal does nothing. Like, you're just sort of on a clock.
Yeah. Yeah, we still have it. Ewok ambush. Check that out. 25 people watching. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
That inhibitor chip being live is pretty nice.
Yeah,
that'll cut
the
down some-
inhibitor ship stays live after
But he has
two,
another
right?
Gazanti. Oh god.
Yeah, it does.
Oh man. He literally has the perfect draws too.
One of your dice showing a shield to discard a random card from opponent's hand. Oh wow. Holy mackerel.
Like imagine if like, you know, flip side 86 round 1 had like the freaking DM, right? Or if he had like the inhibitor chip round 1. Starting round 2 could eliminate the bottom one and get Gazanti off. That would just be, you know.
I'll give the 86 credit. He's hanging in there.
I mean 12 cards left.
No, 11. 11 and 2 more shields. It's like playing Luminera and Leia, but with 4 wide.
I mean,
Almost. See.
the next round he's gonna draw into his from deck cards, you know, because he hasn't had a lot of those yet, and that's going to mean that like he's gonna be able to take his entire deck.
All right. BMC.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he just threw two of them. You know, where is Probe?
It's on the reprint list.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I was like, where is Probe?
Hmm.
And that's the weapon
He's
he
a deep
takes.
meditation.
That's the best card he could take right now.
I think it's clever.
Spire's gun. There's no.
Really?
It loses him 2 cards, and
Yeah, I was going to say, it mills himself down when he just did.
He doesn't have Vibro
Let's see.
or something better.
He does have. He's running Vibros in the deck. He's running Ambins.
Like if
Yeah, I
he
don't
did
know
an
why.
Ambin on like a Potamon die or something, you know.
You only have to worry about 1 Padawan die.
Hey, some damage.
Oh.
Also, like the messed up thing is like you can like flip that to a 2 shields, and then take the cards from the top of his deck. Oh, the value is increased. It's 3. If he flips it to the shield, it's at 3. That's so crazy. Alright, 3 from the top of the deck and 1 from the hands.
Oh my lord. That's oh my lord. That's game. That's game. I ain't gonna lie, man.
That's like no answer.
Yeah, it is.
Literally, actually,
With no
literally
conditions.
no answer, my friend. Literally, no answer on that.
Deep meditation is like, you know, can be kind of busted for one.
Oh man, I bet all the Miller eyes lighted up when they saw that card.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, finally he
Uh-oh.
rolls well.
There's something. Here comes the removal.
Yeah. He's got.
A handful of it.
Let's see. How much? I mean, he's Crash.
Does he got clever distraction? He does.
He does, yeah.
Oh,
Which is, I mean, yeah, coupled with the Padawan
And he has
resolution
3
is going to
cards
be enough
left,
to get there.
which are going to be gone this round. And he can
Yep.
take 3 cards, so he's going to be down to 1 card. And you know, so it's next round or bust, which is never going to happen with these dice. It's just never going to happen.
Here, Crash. Dude, Thyagumm is not
But
worried. about
just
this.
throw all the damage on the Padawan with the inhibitor ship.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, it doesn't matter. He's a shield now.
And why is he not even resolving? Like, what is he like?
Not.
What is he
no.
like gaming for here?
Yeah, I mean, that's
Like, I don't get it. Like,
yeah,
you look at like a 2
pull
gun,
that
he's like,
Padawan.
well, I don't think I should resolve. I've never, you know. When you're into mill, what?
Oop,
Okay,
that's basically a
He
concession.
just surrendered. Like, I don't know. Okay, he just surrendered. Oh man.
I mean, you just drive your damage in. That's all you have to do is drive it when you see it.
My bad. Like it looks like Andrew was probably just pissed playing this matchup and he didn't care anymore. That's kind of my best guess on this. Because otherwise, you can't explain these kind of plays. Yeah, he doesn't care.
No, he's done.
You got one character at least.
Yeah, that's the record.
I think Vaughn got a couple.
Is anybody able to kill 3 of these guys? Somebody said they could today.
Well, Royal won.
Royal
so, yeah.
killed all of them.
Yeah, games they got through this.
Gameslayer said he could. I don't know if he actually could.
Well, okay.
You said Real did though, right?
Is Thyagumm going to be the Brazilian champion as well as the opening?
In fact,
champion?
Gameslayer actually played Thyagumm and lost.
He's walking the past 5.
But it was a different deck, though. He didn't bring us Ahsoka.
No, he brought Ahsoka today.
Oh, he did?
That's something or someone else. Yeah, he brought Ahsoka.
Yeah, Moloch, he's got a ton of health left.
Did he forget to go south?
5.
Not even counting shields, that's 9. That's 14 health, not counting shields. 18 with shields.
So he forgot to go Zanti.
He did, I guess.
With Ashoka.
Not that it really matters, because like his hands is still plenty flexible. Okay, where's his West Arping? He didn't do West Arping, right, guys? Did he?
I don't think so. Senator is kind of a problem card. I don't know. I think Senator's fine. Senator's really cool. He's definitely like undercosted, probably, but I mean, I think he's fine. He's just really good. Padawan's undercosted.
8 health or 9 health is a lot for that. Well, he's 9-11.
Yep.
But
I think what you have though is like you have to look at like Republic Senator as like a 7-9 character, right? Like he's like 9 elite. And if you look at him from that light, right, he's like a 7-9 elite with 9 HP. One of his dice always resolves into a discard. And, you know, the other die is serviceable as well. So from that vantage point, you know.
Congrats to Thyagumm.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Destiny Brazil. 2-0 win. Bill is back on the menu, boys.
Yeah. People are going to start playing a lot more AoE cards, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Force waves and...
Inflating fire.
Yeah.
9 health is over. 8 health
I can see that.
Pretty good on that Senator. But we're not going to make a change like that to a card.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Congratulations.
Yep, congrats.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's up next? The Brazilian national champion next month?
Oh, yes. It will be 11 to 11. Oh my god, I forgot the 11 to 11.
I heard you're the
12.
favorite.
11 to 12.
Care to comment on that?
Example. I don't know. No, our nationals will be just to RF3. We don't use the new set.
Oh, you won't use the new set?
No. You don't use.
Oh, because it won't be you won't have it ready in time to print.
Yes. It's because that. So you use the old cards yet. Let me call Glauber here to help.
So what do we have now? The final?
That was the final.
Oh, I think I was gonna say.
Yeah, that was it.
It's over.
Thought so.
So,
What's the
my nice. I tell to someone I like to see Mew return after 2 sets, I think, or 3 sets, I think. And I like sports too to return here. It's very diversified.
86 wasn't happy.
Wasn't happy.
No, I get X6 2 times, man. So they don't. It's sad.
You got him twice.
It's all good.
Twice.
86 nearly pulled off the perfect scheme to win the tournament by actually inputting himself as the winner every time, even though he lost. And he would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for that meddling mill.
Oh, dear.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Wow.
It's been a long time since we could say no won a tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna start grabbing the pitchforks again. They have a new enemy to fight.
Unblockable damage, like the Beskars and the Ambens and the Disruptors, those are key right now with well, you just remove them.
Yeah, probably. I think, I don't know. Mace probably loses to Mill, but like, I mean, if he rolls well enough, he could totally beat it.
Sure.
Nerf by midnight.
What if I overnight this set to Brazil and then you guys run it after all? You make it Millicopolis over there for nationals.
Yeah.
I will say this, man. It's a fun mill to watch. It's not like it's a dragged out 28-minute mill. You got it done in 15 minutes. Thank you.
But I'd run up to memory really quickly.
Yes. We don't waste all the time from the road.
Yeah.
We got like 2 games in 35 minutes.
I can get down with a quick mill. You know what I'm saying? But the long 35-minute go to overtime mill is no go for me.
No, absolutely.
Then you play it. No,
I don't want to play it. I'll play against it. I'm gonna get my IG88 chops back together.
Gotcha. That'd be good.
But it also hurts me if I start laying bounties on you guys. Then you can't. That's a mill myself too.
Yes, it's a problem.
All right, I'm gonna head out. Congratulations to Thiago. But I have to leave somewhere soon. So
Thank you for coming in.
Hey guys, great set. I'm gonna take it out of myself. Peace.
Peace, guys. Take care.
Appreciate it.